So I thought that I would make a very simple video that will hopefully help you guys avoid some of the mistakes that I personally made and help you guys grow as a VTuber, not only by yourself, but with your community right there beside you. I hope you guys enjoy. Mwah! So the first tip that I have for everybody is to find your brand. So I know that a lot of content creators talk about, well, find your brand, find your niche, whatever it may be. But the most important thing is to pick 1 to 3 things about your channel or about your character or about you yourself as a person and really stick to those. Next is social media. So I've had a lot of people message me on Twitter and Discord and ask how did I get my social media to grow as quickly as it's growing? And the biggest tip that I can give somebody really is use everything you have at your disposal, right? So use Twitter, use Instagram, use TikTok, use YouTube, use Discord. I personally don't use Facebook, but use Facebook. Anything you can do to get to broaden your community is something that should be used and something that you should have at your disposal. This is probably the most important thing that I can suggest to any of you. Learn how to entertain 0 viewers. And I know that it sounds a little bit silly, but here's why it's so important. It is so important because if you make it big, and that's all of our goal, right? Yes, it is. When you have 0 viewers, it's pretty much the same as having 1,000 viewers, because when you have 1,000 viewers, the chat is going so fast to where you can't read anything anyway. So if you're not able to entertain 0 viewers, how do you think you're going to be able to entertain 1,000 viewers when your chat is going 100 million miles an hour and like way too fast to read, right? Twitch streamers and YouTube streamers will tell you the same thing. Turn off your viewer count. Okay, just don't think about it. Just turn the damn thing off. And I'm going to tell you why. Hi, Chewy. First off, your OBS or your slobs or whatever, even your Twitch channel, their view count, it's not in real time. It takes a few seconds or 30 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes to update it. And so when you see that little 0 viewer count, you might actually have 1 or 2 people in your chat. And if you're not talking and not being engaging, they're gonna click off. You have 5 to 8 seconds to grab somebody's attention, and that's like max, okay? So if you can't grab their attention within 5 seconds, they're going to click off of you immediately. I know I've said this multiple times and I'm going to keep saying it. Keep talking during your stream. Okay, that's extremely important. If you don't know what to talk about, make some notes beforehand. If you had a weird story to tell that happened to you this week, tell that story. Narrate what you're doing in the game and why. If you're trying to get an achievement or something, explain why you're doing what you're doing and what your end goal is. Constantly be talking about your opinions on the game or the content that you're playing or watching or doing. For example, say somebody comes into the chat and they say, "Hi, how are you today?" Would you guys just say, "I'm good, how are you?" Or, "I'm doing all right, this crazy thing happened to me. Has anything like that ever happened to you?" So if you guys are able to engage your chatters and your viewers, and if you guys are able to really connect with them, and guys, the effort it takes to say hi to somebody or welcome them into your stream is nothing. It doesn't cost you anything. It takes 3 seconds of your time. And I promise every viewer wants to be recognized. every viewer wants their streamer or their VTuber or their whatever, you know, content creators to notice them, right? So Zora just said something you do really well is the way that you talk with chat feels very genuine and not fake. And Nova said it makes you feel more connected. And that's true. They're absolutely right. And that's something that's kind of hard for a lot of new streamers to understand, is that if you're not genuine when you're on stream, your viewers are going to be able to find out, you know, like if you're having a bad day, that's going to transfer over into your stream, right? So please guys, if you're having a shitty day and streaming makes you anxious or nervous, or like you get like an anxiety attack when you press go live, don't stream, like postpone it, come back to it, because that ultimately that's going to hurt your viewers. So give your viewers a reason to stay. And not only to stay, but give them a reason to actually engage with not only you, but with other members of your community. Ideally, what we want as streamers is we want a good community that is very strong, that is welcoming, that is supportive of one another, and that anyone feels like they can be a part of, right? Or at least me personally, that's what I want for my community. Easiest way by far. Respond to your chat. Okay? I promise it's very simple. It's very easy. All you have to do when somebody comes in and says hi, you say, hey, I'm so-and-so. How's it going? Or you don't even have to introduce yourself. You can do something as simple like, hey, what's up? That means that you might have to pause your game or, you know, stop drawing or whatever you're streaming. It might mean you have to put that on hold. Well, that's important. Your community is way more important than your stream, and I can't stress that enough. Yes, your streams are live. Yes, we all care about viewers, even if we say we don't. But the important thing is viewer retention. So responding and welcoming people is the very first thing that you should do like that. But for every stream that I do, it really helps me to have a little bit of a structure. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, it's a live stream. How structured can you actually get if you're just like playing a game? And here's my answer. There have to be stakes, right? Why is a viewer going to come and just watch you get to chapter 4? Like, what? Why? Why? I'll tell you why. I'm going to get to chapter 4 in Crisis Core, and every time I die, I'm going to give a gift sub. Okay, this is something that I actually personally just did very, very recently. And I got so much more engagement in that stream. Not only engagement, but my community gifted 50 gift subs for that stream. Please, God, listen to what I'm about to say to you, okay? Make it easy to go back through your VODs and create clips so you can make TikTok videos, YouTube shorts, and YouTube videos if that's something that you want to pursue. If you're only using Twitch as a platform, you are not going to be as successful as if you would use Twitter and TikTok and YouTube. Let me tell you guys why. When you stream, you only have a set amount of hours during a day when people can find you, right? So when you're live, and when you're offline. If you don't have any other platforms that you're sending your community to, whether it's your TikTok and your YouTube, if you guys can use those different platforms to reach out not only to your current community but to new people who might be interested in the content you're creating, you're going to have a much easier time with not only growth, but with retaining your audience, which is something that is more important than the number of follows, is the number of how many people come to your streams and stay, or come to your channel and stay. It's those repeat viewers that are going to become the core members of your community. But you know, a lot of streamers really push for collabs with streamers that have, you know, as many or greater numbers than they do. But a lot of people choose the wrong streamers to do a collab with. Really be careful on who you choose to collab with. Make sure that you either talk with them before you guys go live together, or you guys have a plan on what you're going to do. And please, God, watch their content, guys. Watch their content. See how they interact with their chat and their community organically before you invite them to come interact with your community. When you're entertaining people, it helps to ask yourself, what do you like about other VTubers or streamers? Why do you watch their content? What makes you watch them versus the 200 other streamers that are doing what they're doing? The important thing, again, though, guys, is you know, the quality of your community, guys, not the quantity. I hope this helped some of you guys, maybe even gave you a few ideas on how to improve your own streams and how to engage with your community. If you guys have any questions or additional tips, please feel free to drop them down below in the comments. I promise I'll try to get back to them as soon as I can. If you guys enjoyed this or found it even like remotely helpful, please like and subscribe. Join the cult! I promise you'll like it here. Thanks so much for your support, and I'll see you soon, fam. Bye!